Ladies and gentlemen, today we build an interactive world map for your campaign in Foundry Virtual Tabletop. This is a great tutorial for any game system including Pathfinder and D&D 5th edition. The first step is importing a world map. I recommend searching the internet for an awesome world map to use in your campaign or crafting one yourself. Create a scene and add your world map. The next step is changing the pixel size of a single grid space. You want to decrease this number to around 50 so the tokens on the map are smaller. This makes your tokens small enough to place on the map. Change the grid type to gridless so you have more freedom to move your tokens around. This lets you move tokens on the world map without covering up your locations or towns. I recommend changing the grid scale of the map to miles or kilometers, depending on your preference, so you gain the option to measure travel distance on the world map. Adjust your distances so you control how far your players can travel. This depends on the type of game you want to run. If you value encounters and events, then make this number bigger so the players must travel a longer distance to arrive at their location. Make this number smaller if you want to focus on the location of interest. Here comes the fun part. Go to your journal entries and create the chapters in your adventure. You should consider each chapter as an event or location or person of interest that makes your adventure fun. Ask yourself, what challenges and opportunities do the players encounter? Add one to each chapter. For example, in Chapter 1, our heroes start at the outskirts of Ring City. They meet Master Samwise, a renowned carpenter that gives our heroes a quest to escort him to Wooltown. This gives you a chance to discover the dangers, rewards, consequences, and circumstances of your quest. I have a great combination of world-building modules and combat modules that make those events even better. Go to my channel if you want to learn more. After you are finished, drag and drop your journal entry onto the world map to add a pin. This places an icon on the world map which you can show to your players. During the game, I reveal each icon as you progress in the story, so you can visualize your progress in the adventure and invest in the story. Right-click on the icon and make it globally visible if you want your players to see the icons. I recommend changing the icon size to 32 pixels so it does not take up too much room on the map. I recommend changing the entry icon to add flavor to your chapters. If you want to reveal information in the icons to your players, like letting them know the different people or places in town that they can visit, then you can do that. Go to Journal Entries and right-click on your chapter. Change the ownership configuration to Observer to let your players see your notes on that chapter. You can also place pins on the world map to represent quest opportunities, which is great for sandbox-style campaigns. Congratulations! You have learned how to create an interactive world map in Foundry Virtual Tabletop. All you need to do is create some monsters to fight, dungeons to explore, and characters to interact with to complete your story. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. If you have any comments, please let me know in the comments section of the video. If you share our vision of creating amazing interactive adventure games, we have a whole playlist of helpful and awesome FoundryVTT videos in the video description below for your thoughtful consideration.